And now we're going to go to our GMA cover story. Brian Austin Green and Sharna Burgess talking in an exclusive interview about facing Brian's health scare as they prepare to welcome their first child together. Kaylee Hartung has the details for us. Good morning, Kaylee.
Hey, good morning, Michael. Starting a relationship in the pandemic really sped up the timeline for a lot of couples out there, including Brian Austin Green and Sharna Burgess. And with each unforeseen challenge that they have faced, it has only strengthened their bond. What is the week countdown? Where are we?
33 weeks.
Teen heartthrob Brian Austin Green helping his girlfriend, Dancing with the Stars pro Sharna Burgess, prepare to be a mother for the first time. But for Brian, it'll be his 5th child.
Did you ever think you'd have more kids?
No. Initially, no.
No.
Brian always knew that I wanted to have kids because that was a deal breaker for me. One of the things I fell in love with him about, watching him be a dad and the way he parents, and I thought it would be so incredible to raise a child with him.
But halfway through the pregnancy, Brian facing a health scare.
I had ulcerative colitis for about six and a half weeks. I was pretty bedridden. I've dealt with ulcerative colitis a few times. It's a real rough experience. And Sharna had never experienced it before at all.
Ulcerative colitis is an inflammatory bowel disease. Doctors say you can have few symptoms in between flare-ups, but it tends to get worse over time.
I didn't realize how debilitating it was until I saw him and I watched weight drop off him.
I'd lost like 20 pounds.
And I was scared, also not having experienced this type of thing before and still learning. I was like supportive and loving and I'm here for you, and internally fearful of how long does this go on for.
Is there a treatment plan moving forward?
I try and avoid gluten and dairy as much as possible. It's really just dietary. Like, as long as I can keep things within my system that my body doesn't think I'm poisoning it with, you know, then it doesn't fight back. I would eat food and it was like my body didn't process any of it. And so then you start playing catch up with like trying to stay on top of being hydrated enough. It's such a battle.
What was it like when he's bedridden and responsibility of running this house comes to you preparing for what motherhood looks like?
It showed me how much I really am capable of, and that I do have a natural instinct for this.
It's amazing to see how people can adapt to situations and how well she has adapted to this one.
I love you.
I love you too.
Just 1 year after meeting, the couple putting that love to the test in the ballroom.
To be happy forever.
On last season's Dancing with the Stars.
The thing we had to figure out early on, I think, was that the relationship came first.
We've always been good at communicating, but certainly that experience put it to the test.
Will we see you back in the ballroom?
I would love to come back. Who knows if it's this season or next season, but I'm definitely not done dancing.
Now, fans love to hear that. Now, it's not hard to see how in love these two are, but they say it was not love at first sight. So they were set up by a business manager who they both work with. They went on their first date over breakfast, and 5 hours later, they were still talking. So they knew pretty quickly that this felt different, and it was something that they wanted to pursue, guys.
Good for them. I'm glad he's doing better. Thank you, Kaylee. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.